So now we know why Corey's picked flying kangaroos, which is I asked him that last week. I was like, "Why did you pick that? What?"
I
And
was
then now,
also drunk.
He's on the 30-yard line. The 20, the 10, touchdown!
One-man army, Rambo. Baby walking like Naomi Campbell. Make me wanna risk it all, take a gamble. Little butterfly tattoo on her ankle.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Baseball Snap Nerds, but we are doing something different. That baseball shit is out the window. We're done. It's over with. It's now time for football. And I'm taking him for the ride. Because, you know, Coop doesn't like football.
no, he's just doing it to play this year. He's not actually like focused on it.
So with everybody knowing that it's me, Robbie, and it's Coop in our baseball league that record all these, I convinced the two morons to do football. And I think it was last week or the week before when we were doing our draft. I said I was going 17-0.
Yep.
I didn't know how he set it, how you set up the points. I had two guys over 100, and I got my ass kicked. 756 to 332 because I didn't realize how the points were set up. And then you had two random guys go off, which is stupid. Kick return for a touchdown is 103 points. Are you kidding me?
Because it's a point per yard apparently on rushing, but it's only on rushing.
Yeah, I know. My buddy J Mac told me that when he texted me about it. He's like, "Dude, the other league is what?" I'm like, I don't know how he set it up.
So he said it's whack, huh?
Well, it's just weird the way the points are set up is how he said it. Like it's just like, dude, that point's the best. I'm like, yeah, I know. So as we dive into week one, because we are going to cover weeks 1 and 2 since we weren't able to last. Week 1, I got destroyed. That's what happened. Bashir had a kick return touchdown.
Yeah.
And then DJ Dallas had a kick return touchdown.
Yes.
Of course, former Seahawk Barnesby. That's nothing.
And those are the two guys that pretty much carried my team to that 800-point total on week 1.
In week 1.
Yeah.
I had Baltimore. I basically had my Baltimore guys ran mine, which I needed. And then Kamara came in. And then we look at the one below it. Who's chilling with Mahomes? Do we know?
Who's number 2?
No, who's chilling with Mahomes?
Oh, chilling Mahomes is one of my old coworkers.
Oh, okay. So your coworker beat Blue and Green.
That's Rose in this league.
Oh, that's Rose?
That's Rose.
Haha, you can't railroad me in this one, can you? Armchair FC. Okay, wait, we need to get into these names real quick. Wait a second.
Yeah, so it's me as the Digital Guardians, it's you as the Flying Kangaroos.
Okay, I need to defend that because I was drunk when I made that decision.
Is that why your logo is a cup?
Yeah. I was literally at the bar with Kaylee and with my sister, with one of my coworkers, and I'm sitting there and I'm just, what should my name be? I was like, oh, the Flying Kangaroos. And I just get this look. I'm like, that's my team name for my fantasy team is Flying Kangaroos. They're like, you're an idiot. I'm like, yeah, but it's funny.
So now we know why Corey's picked Flying Kangaroos, which is, I asked him that last week. I was like, why did you pick that? What? And
I was
now,
also drunk last week when I tried to tell you too.
I'm not surprised. And then we
Well,
got
don't
Blue
be
and Green,
surprised.
which was Rose in our baseball league. We got Chillin' with Mahoney's, who is a old coworker of mine. I was able to convince her to come into this league.
Who's Armchair?
Armchair FC is an old coworker of mine from Target. That's Nick. So he
Okay.
played fantasy football with me last year in a different league. We'll see how he does this year. He's 1-1 right now, so he's not doing bad. Curtis is
I'm
cool
1-1
team.
finally because I beat my guy.
Yes.
I beat my boy J Mac.
Curtis is Cooper's brother-in-law. So we've got 6 teams there. Easty is
my
your
guy.
buddy Mike.
It is my guy Mike. Yeah, it's J Mac.
Yeah, so we got
My Xbox
Yeah.
buddy. I'm in his league. I've got like 6 NAs on his team. On my team.
you're in
So NAs is like
his division.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. And I whooped his ass.
Yep.
We'll
we
get
got
into that
Past the
one too
Whiskey.
because I'm so excited for that one though. I had
Past the
best
Whiskey
player,
is
though.
Cooper in this season, so he's no longer Iron
2-0.
Maiden. He's passing the whiskey. And we got Mira's
And then your
Monsters
sister.
team. Yep, she's back. She's
And
no
then-
longer the hometown hero. She's the Monsters team. And we got Morningstar. That's Cody. You've met Cody before. That's my best friend.
Cody.
The guy who
Ginger
was top
Cody?
golf with.
Yes. Big beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We went to Top Golf with, yeah. So that's who's in our league this year. We got 10 teams rather than just the 8 for baseball. We got 2 more for football, so we got 10 total. And we've got the High Noon Division and Falling Stars. So those are our 2.
I haven't even checked who's in. Okay, so it's me and Coop.
Yep.
It's
So-
me, Coop, and Mike. And then it's Curtis, your sister, you, and then and then Cody and one of your coworkers, and then we have your other coworker.
And you got Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5-on-5, 5 teams per division. Currently, after week 1,
Yeah.
you were 0-1 because you lost to me. Mahoney's beat Rose last week, so 577 to 266. Armchair lost to Curtis by about 115. Not a bad match. It's actually one of the closest matches in the week. Then Past the Whiskey, Cooper beat your buddy Mike Easty
Beat Mike.
by 162 or 262. So a big gap there.
Do not expect him. He
Okay.
knows what the.
Does he? Well, we'll see how he does this week.
In his league, like on Yahoo,
Uh-huh.
on his league, we have full defensive players. So single defensive players. He went 15-2.
Jeez.
Or no. How many weeks is it? Like 15? Something like
In total this year, it's 15 weeks plus
15.
2 in playoffs.
So he went 13-2 in the
Okay.
regular. He went 13-2. I went 9-7. But it's like fuck. It's like he went baseball at 20-2.
21-2.
Oh.
21-2.
Yeah, because you lost to Shane.
Remember, I lost week 1 to Shane,
Mm-hmm.
and then I lost to Ethan.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 that I lost to.
And
So
then,
we'll-
we
we'll-
also look at. So I've noticed this, especially in week 2, that we'll get to here in a second. All the top performers are going to be defense this year. Because of the way the points looks like the points are set up, that's how it looks like it's going to be with the defense is going to dominate everything. 204 for Mahomes. 232 for the Bears. 119 for the Steelers. And 200 for Denver. How did you get 200 points from Denver playing the Seahawks? Is what I want.
So
That pick and the
that's-
2 safeties.
that's week 1, right?
Yeah.
So when you pull it up and you look at it, on my defense, we had where'd it go?
Had a pick, 2 safeties, and I think a fumble. A Pick,
So
a fumble,
had-
2 sacks, and 2 safeties.
And I had a fumble recovered, 2 sacks, 2 safeties, 26 points allowed, and 304 yards allowed. Whereas you had 353 yards allowed, 27 points allowed, 2 sacks, 1 interception.
I should not have put them in. I really.
Yeah, the Cowboys would have been your better bet, but you still
I
wouldn't.
know.
You still wouldn't have won that week because
Yeah,
you
I know
were-
they had 177 or whatever it was.
Yeah. So just for context for everybody, when we look at the points this year, so each passing yard is 4/10 of a point. Each pass attempt is 1 point. Each pass completion is 1. Every incomplete pass is a minus point. Every touchdown pass is 4.
Yep.
Every interception thrown is -2. Every 2-point conversion is 2 points. Every time that the quarterback is sacked, you lose a point. Every rushing yard on offense is 1/10 of a point. Every rushing attempt is a point. Every touchdown rush is 6. Every rushing first down is a point. Every 2-point conversion is 2.
Yep.
Then on receiving yards, so for your receivers, every yard's 1/10 of a point. Each reception's 1. Each touchdown reception is 6.
Yep.
2-point conversion is 2. And then every time that they're a target, they gain a point.
Mm-hmm.
So the only person that loses points on incomplete throws is going to be the quarterbacks, whereas the targets are going to earn points as they're the person receiving.
And then the defense gets plus points for the incompletions and shit.
Yes. And then each point made, or each pass attempt made, punt attempt?
PAT, point after.
Every point after made is a
So
point.
for kickers, right?
Yeah, that's for kicking.
Yeah, so that's the point after.
And then
Or
every time
touchdown,
that they
kick
miss,
the PAT.
every time that they miss, they lose a point. So you can gain 2 points on an attempt, 1 for making it, 1 for attempting it, or you can lose a point. Every time you make a field goal, you get a point. So technically, each time a kicker kicks the ball at goal, and if they make it, and if they make the field goal, they get 3 points.
It's either 3 points or 1 point.
Yes. And then if you make a field goal from more than 30 yards, or up to 40 yards is 3 points, 40 to 50 is 4, 50 to 60 is 5,
And then 60
or more is 6 points. So you don't want to just have your kicker kicking point afters. You want them to be trying to do field goals
With
throughout
the running back
game.
I have, bullshit.
Yeah. Before I break down the massive points for defense, miscellaneous, every time there's a kickoff return, every yard is a point. Every punt return yard is a point.
I fucking learned that.
Technically, depending on the running back, most people are not going to gain 100 points per running yard. Yeah. So I think that's where that weighed in, is you don't very often see the guy running for an entire touchdown. So it should be a rarity that scores as many points as it does. We'll see how it goes, though.
Kind of like last week with Jefferson. I got a lot of points from Jefferson in week 2 because he had a 96-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He had
If it had been a
on
rushing touchdown, it'd be
slant
10 points.
on a
but
slant route.
Yeah.
On an easy route, it scored.
On a kickoff return touchdown, they gained 6 points. Punt return touchdown, they gained 6 points. Fumble recoveries.
You had 2, you asshole.
I know. Fumble recovered for touchdown is 6 points. If they fumble, you gain a point. If you lose the fumble, you lose 2 points.
So
Interception returns, fumble returns, and then blocked punt. Blocked punt is 6 points. So all 3 of those are 6 points. And the 2-point returns, 1 point safeties, 2 points, 1 point. But then the defense has a lot of categories that are kind of ridiculous. Like a kickoff return, a punt return, each yard is a point. A return touchdown, like in kicking or in miscellaneous, that's 6 points. Same with punt return, interception return, fumble return, blocked punt. And the 2-point returns, 1 point safeties. But then a sack is a point, a tackle's a point, a blocked punt, point after a field goal is 2 points. Interceptions 2, fumbles 2. A forced fumble is a point. Every safety is 2. Every defended pass is a point.
Yep.
If for every points allowed, it's 5 points.
Lose 5 points or get 5 points?
Get 5 points.
Okay, so say the Seahawks are playing Miami and they give up 7 points.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
Okay.
For every 1 to 6 points allowed, it's 4. 7 to 13 is 3. 14 to 17 is 1. But 28 to 34 points allowed, you lose a point. 35 to 45, you lose 3. 46
I'm
or more
so
points
glad
allowed.
I didn't put Dallas in. I'm so glad. I lost
46 or more, you lose 5 points. If you have less than 100 yards allowed, you earn 5. If you have 100, 200 allowed, you earn 3.
Is that rushing or in total yards?
Total yards?
Totally.
200 to 300 yards,
Like
2
Carolina.
points. 350 to 400, you lose a point. 400 to 450, you lose 3. 450 to 500, you lose 5. 500 to 550, you lose 6. Anything greater than 550, you lose 7 points.
So don't have Carolina, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. even though that last week they were one of the most valuable for the first couple of days, and then they ended up just dropping it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then so now transitioning into week 2, I got back on the right track. You ended up where you belong.
Where I belong.
Yes.
I got cheated on that one because my running back was supposed to be out, so I put him on the bench. And then my other running back that came into play didn't do anything. He didn't even get a chance to catch the ball or play or do anything. And then
It sounds like Imanaga when I put him on the bench and he throws for 75 points.
I know, right? And then Raheem
Not
ended up
Imanaga, the one
playing.
from not Imanaga, the other one. Soda, the other Tubbs one. The Mets one. The one I took first round.
Manea? Yeah.
Yeah, that threw 2 pitches, that threw like 2 innings and then got hurt.
Yep.
So now diving into week 2, Tim, I'll say it again. Top point getters, take a guess.
Defense.
I didn't have the high. Did I? Yes, I did. Because I put Dallas in. Wait, I shouldn't have put Dallas in. That was the problem. But
yeah, because when we look at the top earners for the week, for week 2, my defense is at 123. Yours or Merritt's at 110.
I was 187.
Yours is 187 or 182 with Dallas. 182.
But the problem with that was, it's the guy next to my defense is what made them have that shitty of a point.
Yeah. Yeah,
4 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara had 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving, 120-something yards rushing, had like 50-something receiving.
Well, I mean, when you look at it, so my defense,
receiving.
I had the Commanders in. I'm glad I put the Commanders in because they got me 129. But I should have put the Broncos in because they would have earned me. Actually, no, they earned less points. So yeah, I put the right defense in. The Browns earned 110 for Meredith, whereas she doesn't have a second defense, so she's only running the one defense team. Armchair had in the Eagles for 134. Whereas Rose had 88 points from the 49ers. So the 49ers actually were not that great last week.
No.
So you had the 182 from the Cowboys.
I had 75 for Kamara.
Had 54 from his
Miami.
defense. And he was supposed to earn 140. So 90
and
points
they're
lost.
supposed to have 140 this week against Seattle too.
And we'll see.
But they might. Well, they don't have their quarter, or actually, they'll be. Oh, that's their defense. Yeah, they'll be. Mike should be fine at that point.
Mahoney's got 100 or 87 from the Saints, so their defense didn't earn a lot of points.
It's because they weren't on the field.
They didn't have a chance to do anything.
When your first 6 offensive drives are, when you score a touchdown on 6 straight drives, you don't need your defense.
No.
The Saints have scored, what did I say earlier, 92 points in 2 weeks.
It's ridiculous.
But can they keep it up, though, is the problem.
We'll see. I mean, the Vikings,
they got
earned
Philly this
106
week.
last week.
Yeah, like I said, they got Philly this week, so we'll see.
And then the Hawks, they earn 148 on a plan of 128, so they actually did better than projected for defense. Coop
Wait,
still
who's
won
got the
that one
Hawks?
over Mahoney. And then Curtis just barely took it over Morningstars, 18-point difference. And the Bears earn 131. They actually lost 10 points to their projection. The Steelers lost 20 on their prediction. And the biggest losing factor for Cody last week, Morningstars, was his quarterback earned half the points he was supposed to.
I gotta look at who he's got.
He's got Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Josh Allen fell apart.
Yeah, sure did. Like the previous week, Buffalo did pretty good. He just didn't get a lot of touchdowns.
I'd have put in Stroud. Stroud playing in Chicago. That's a no-brainer. Then if you would have put in JSN got him 40.
Yeah, but he put in JSN last week, and he got
He didn't do
nothing. So then this week he left him out, and they actually did something. So it's wild and crazy.
That's because JSN is going to be the number two receiver this year. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. Him and DK had over 10 receptions. Tyler had like 4.
See, this is where I'm not the stat nerd. Is I don't.
Yeah. So for the first time in Seahawk history, we had 2 receivers over 100 yards and over 10 catches. So DK had 10. DK had 10 and a touchdown, and like 100 in. Here, hang on. Let me do this. Where's NFL? There it is. Where's the Seahawks? There it is. Okay, no, you piece of shit. I want the Seahawks, not normal ESPN. Thank you. That 2-0 looks so amazing. That 2-0 looks fantastic. It makes me happy. Oh, great. Yeah, but the only problem is my running back's out.
Really?
K9's out again, I think. Box score. Kenneth Walker. Okay, so DK went 10, 129 and a touchdown, 14 targets. JSN went... Oh, I was wrong. Hang on. JSN went... Jackson Smith and Njigba had 12, 117 and 16 targets. Charbonnet, our running back, had more receptions than Lockett.
Really?
5 for 31. Well, Lockett also had... Well, Lockett had 2 catches. Lockett had 2 catches. But he had the one in... But he had the one at the end of the game that put them in range to win it. So, I am being a homer right now a little bit, but I don't think he'll be here by the deadline.
Don't think so?
No. Yes, Rocket Lockett is great, but he's been here for 10 years. Like, he's been here 10 years. I don't know. I don't think he's that good anymore.
Well, we'll have to see how everything goes and everything trends forward, because it's going to be interesting. Like, I'm not going to do a spreadsheet, because ESPN's football is a lot more powerful in tracking stats than the baseball one was. So, just for everyone's context, on draft day, Pass the Whiskey had the number 1 slotted team this year. I had number 2. And Armchair was 3. Morningstar was 4. Blue Green was 5. Mahoney's was 6. Corey was 7th. Curtis was 8th. Easty 9. And Mirth is 10.
Mm-hmm.
As we've played 2 weeks of football so far, it still has Whiskey at 1. It's actually got me down to 4th. It's got Mirth at 2nd. Curtis at 3rd. Morningstar at 4. Corey's at 5th. Mahoney's has not moved either. So we got 2 people that are still exactly where the standings originally said they were going to be. What's really funny is Easty's gone from 9th to 8th. Curtis went from 8th to 3rd. And Rose went from 5th to 10th. Armchair went from 3rd to 7th. And Morningstar went from 4th to 9th. So there's a lot of trades for some of this, which is wild.
I'm putting my predictions down. That's what I'm doing.
Who do you think's going to win this week?
Me, because I projected to win over Mahomes with 400 to
368.
Yeah. I'm taking.
That's close. That's a close match.
You know what? I'll run with him. I'll take Mikey over your sister.
You'll take Mikey over my sister?
Oh, you're are you writing it down? Okay.
No, you're writing it down.
I am writing it down. It's right here. Because I don't know how to do a fancy computer thing.
Yeah, it's projecting that I'm gonna beat Curtis, which I'm thinking I'm gonna beat Curtis if everyone actually shows up this week.
Hang on, Tim, Curtis. That's okay. So Tim's. Okay, I got it. Hang on, I'm working through it. And then Hoop and BIL.
Who?
And then brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Easier for me. Star and chair. And then okay. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I got them all in here. Okay, so who do you got with me and Mahomes?
You and Mahoney's? Well, with Washington at the Bears and with Baltimore at the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you, just because I don't think Jaden's gonna earn Mahoney's a lot of points, even though he says he's going to. I don't think it's going to work that way. And because the Saints don't need their defense, so they're not going to earn a lot of points from their defense right now.
Yeah, but who? Yeah, but the question to that is who the Saints are playing this week.
Philadelphia.
They might be walking into a horse.
You
Philly's
think
got
so?
a sneaky good defense. Yeah. Well, not last week. After they
not last week.
Stonewalled by 34-year-old Kirk Cousins.
Who are the Philadelphia team anymore? I forget.
Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift.
No, like who is the team?
Or what do you mean? Who's the team? You mean the Eagles?
Oh, duh, Philadelphia. Duh.
Oh, okay. I really
I don't know, man.
On what you were trying to say.
The Eagles historically have a good passing and running offense, but I don't know about their defense.
Yeah, now that they've added DeAndre, they don't have DeAndre Swift. They have Saquon Barkley from New York.
And the Eagles are projected to lose that game to 47% to 52%. So I'm thinking the Saints aren't going to need their defense again.
They might not. If Kamara and Carr stay hot, and Rashid and Saheed, and then Olave comes out, and they start using him more, they might have a better chance. They'll have a chance to light them up.
They might, yeah. But that's if they can stay hot, and that's where I don't know.
Yeah. If it's me, because I also do I do predictions with some people at work every week. Like on Sundays when I get there, I've got a buddy that I talk to every week. We go through it. We talked about it yesterday. I had the Saints winning.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the Saints winning too, but I don't think Mahoney's going to earn enough points from their quarterback or their defense to take the win. I'll be surprised if Saints defense has to take the field. They'll earn points. Don't know how many though.
Yeah.
Who do you got? Morning Stars or Armchair?
Wait, have you gone through all yours yet?
I'm working through them.
Okay.
Who do you got? Armchair or Stars?
Let's shall see. I have. Oh god. I need to look at this thing. Okay, let's see. They got out. Oh my god. We've got two. Well, the morning Cody's got two guys that are questionable with Kittle and Collins for Houston.
Yeah, but that was listed.
That'll change too.
That'll change. Like
100%.
They'll-
That'll change.
Collins had a limited practice Thursday.
Josh Allen.
The Bengals versus the Jaguars. The Jaguars are going to have a 35% chance
No,
of
it's
winning.
Washington. It's Cincy and Washington. It's Buffalo and Jackson.
Mm-hmm. But the Bengals are better this year than the Commanders are. They have a 64% chance of winning. But the Bengals are 0-2, so
Yeah.
I don't think that this one's going to go to Armchair that ESPN says is going to go. I think it's going to go to Cody. I think he's going to get a win this week.
Okay, so for you it's Cody. I will also take Cody.
And I'm looking at the blue and green matchup. We've got Rose versus Maidens, Rose versus Cooper. It's got Cooper slated to win this one. He's got 33 points from one guy so far this week. But it's Tampa Bay at Denver. Baker Mayfield versus the Denver Broncos. I got
Baker over Denver.
You're taking Baker over Denver?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
He had Gibson there. I think he's their second or their first or second top receiver. I think he's second behind Garrett Wilson.
They're saying the Buccaneers are going to win the game.
Yep.
70% to 30%.
Oh wait. Yeah, but Rose is Yeah, but Debo's out, so he's got to change that. He's got good players too. I'm taking the upset.
You're taking the upset? I mean, I'm looking at the Giants, who Whiskey has for his defense. They're playing the Browns, but they're 0-2. The Browns are 1-1. It says that the Browns are going to win, but I don't know. I don't know. They've got three guys in their defense that are injured right now.
Yep. The Giants, they have 3 starters out,
which is bad. So I don't think the Giants defense is a smart one to leave in. I really don't. But I don't think the Vikings would be a good play.
I don't think Minnesota's any better playing CJ Stroud in Houston, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Rose on this one. I'm not gonna go with Whiskey.
I also took Rose.
Are you gonna go? Who are you going? Meredith or
Mike?
Easty, yeah.
I took Mike.
Taking Mike?
Yeah.
I mean, Browns defense against the Giants. We've got Caleb Williams against Indianapolis. The Bears versus the Colts. With the Bears versus the Colts, it's going to be a really close game.
Should be. Honestly, that should be a good game.
Yeah, I'm going Easty. I'm going Easty on this one.
Okay, so I'll play it back for you. You have me beating my homies, Mike beating your sister, Rose beating Cooper, Cody beating Armchair, and are you beating Curtis?
I think I'm going to beat Curtis.
I have you beating Curtis.
Because I've got Dallas Cowboys at the Ravens with my 2 running backs, one from Arizona against the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
And then the Carolina versus the Las Vegas Raiders. So I'm thinking that I'm going to earn some good points. And my defense this week is Broncos at Tampa Bay. I'm not putting in the Commanders against the Bears. I think it's a bad idea. It's Bengals. I'm not putting them in.
No, it doesn't look like it would be.
No, I think if anything, the Broncos are going to earn me enough points. I don't know if they're going to win, but they're going
They
to
don't
earn
need
me
to
points.
win. They just need to earn you points.
Yeah, that's all I need.
That's kind of like baseball. Don't need to win the game. Just need to earn the point.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, I have me. I have Mike beating your sister. I'm also with you on Cody, Rose, and I also have you beating Curtis.
Okay.
I have you either decimating or barely beating Curtis is how I have it. Is where I'm sitting. I think some of these should be close, and then some others are just gonna go haywire.
Yeah.
Like this, like you're projected at 600.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it'll land there. It's a pretty high
Coop is
projection.
projected at 480. I have 400. Mirith has 408. J-Max at 426. Armchair's at 411. And then everybody else is under.
Curtis at 386, Star at 360, Mahoney's at
He's at
368, Rose at 345. So, I mean, there's still plenty of football for everyone to play. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Yeah, there was only what, 3 teams that had Thursday night players this week?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good if you're playing them, so that's one less person you have to deal with.
Yes.
But we shall see how this shapes up, and then we will be back next week and see if the predictions and everything was right. See where we're gonna be at after week 3 in the NFL. We're going 3-0. I'm a homer, as you can tell. We're going 3-0.
I don't have a football team, so I'm not rooting for anybody.
Yes, you do. You do now.
I'm not a Hawks fan anymore, buddy. I'm not a Hawks fan anymore.
No, you're a Beaver.
No. No.
All right, y'all. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys next week on the Football Nerds.
Adios, guys. Have a good one.
See you later.
One-man army, Rambo. Baby walking like Naomi, Campbell. Make me wanna risk it all, take a gamble. Little butterfly tattoo on her ankle. It go together with the one on my shoulder. I be like a sailor, swimming in the money. I was broke, won't go back. This a throwback, by the go in cold beer, baby, hold that. I'm not there yet, but I'm so close. Shine your light on me, I'm lost. Feeling around in the dark. I can feel it, I'm so close.